Okay. Ooh, I should update my scene. Whoops, category. Totally wrong. Okay, mistake number 1. Category music. I don't want to do that because it's not really live. Just chatting, tags. Alright. Sure is reversed. So that's what happens when you do. Okay, so Twitch. See, these are all learning things. It, or the app, I don't know. I have my phone in horizontal mode, so since everybody films vertically, which is completely incorrect, they switch it for everyone. So, alright, let's see. If I die, or if the stream dies, well, whoops. It's not what I intended to do. So, you won't see me for a second while I fix this. Okay. There goes my cable. And do not close stream elements, please. So this clasp I'm using is terrible. I'm buying a new one. Okay. See, now that's all empty headspace up top, though. So that's kind of annoying. How can I change that? Where's my little tripod? What's up, everybody? Okay, so definitely the first thing, it is reverse, but I don't like what I'm looking at. So I need to figure out how to get this. So this is exactly why I decided to do this test on my phone, on my mobile, instead of a webcam, because I do want to do more IRL stuff, and I'm glad this is happening in a controlled environment rather than on the go. This room is usually super dark, actually, so it's funny you should say that. A house with a lot of light. This room does not. This is like the best time of the day at 5 o'clock. Only during this season, June to like mid-September. Otherwise, it's super dark in this room and a little depressing. So, I got this second phone a while back when I was filming a lot of virtual reality stuff. It is not. It's not exactly a survival radio, but it's a ham radio, like amateur radio. So it has a better antenna. You can really take it anywhere. It's pretty cool. And I have an extended antenna as well. And I have radios. Okay, see? You guys are seeing that cheer. I guess I should have my stream open on both phones so I can see these. So I can see these alerts too, because I don't hear it on the phone. So I'm sending a message to the people at Stream Elements. But I don't want to hear myself. So I can see these alerts too because I don't hear it on the phone. Alright. No, police scanners require different channels and frequencies. I want to get licensed though, because by law, as a civilian, you can only communicate on radio if you're licensed. And it's just a few months of studying, and you can take a test to pass it. So the other way around is you can use, let's say like, sorry, 1 second. Say you're a trucker or something, then you can have a CB radio, but it's a certain channel. So that's okay. Otherwise, there's a lot of federal laws. It's really crazy, but there's tons of people that don't care about that stuff, obviously. Like, there's several infamous illegal towers that exist. So I actually like listening in to these conversations because it's really dark and it's really messed up, but it's almost way worse than any thread on the internet that you could find because it's just like really insane people. But I feel like you really discover the depths of humanity, and it gives me really great ideas for writing. So, okay, let me send this screen grab. Done. Why don't I play with subscribers? I'm brand new to Twitch, so I've been streaming only about 2 months. I just started announcing it about 1 month ago. So I will be playing with subs. I'm still learning Twitch. I'm still learning the platform. I'm trying to figure out how to best activate those things and become part of the community. So I'm seeing another alert popped up. Thank you for that, but I need to open, so I definitely need to open, thank goodness I'm on my computer. Stream Elements here as well. Activity feed. Alright. Boom. So now I have this up. Can I get it to become louder? Let's see. Skip alert, mute alerts, overlays, filter. Okay, take that off. And okay. That's closed. What's up, Murdoch? Way worse than aluminum foil hat type crazy people. I mean, like, people you would not want to be friends with. So, yes, and as some of the subs noticed, I finally enabled some, or the emotes were approved. These aren't the emotes that I was having designed, actually. They were taking a bit longer. Hopefully they'll be done today or tomorrow. But before those are ready, I wanted to at least upload some funny things that I just did on my own. So subscriber emotes are now active. Let's see, scrolling through. The song, it's not a song though. Woo-doo-woo! See if somebody can guess it. Oh, I thought something was falling. I'm gonna break. So I'm still getting over this cold. It's lingering, which is really annoying. I'm still really congested. Agus Mai, thank you for the sub. What's up? I'm not playing games today, guys. Today I'm doing a sort of IRL test. How do you listen to the radio towers? So you have to get a good, I don't use that radio behind me. It's not good enough, but I got, I just researched good radios, like old, they look like walkie-talkies essentially, and you can use them for that. But again, there's all these laws, you're not supposed to unless of emergency, and even then you're supposed to be licensed. So I got one online, and then I just got an extended antenna for it, which allows you to hear further distances. And some people, I mean, there's people that they take amateur radio really seriously. It's a full-time hobby, and it becomes so crazy, so expensive. They have like rooms in their home or on their property dedicated to this stuff, because you can get crazy antennas. You can speak to people on the other side of the world. You can also, and I tried it once, you can speak to there's a spacecraft, a US spacecraft satellite that goes around, and there's apparently a pilot on the spacecraft, and you can communicate with them if you get lucky, and you have to time it. So I had an app that showed me like, okay, it's coming, it's above me now, like, okay, let's try to communicate. It's super cool, but I don't think my signal was strong enough. Yes, emotes are here for subs, you guys. These are not the ones that I was having the artist work on. She's going to have them to me in a couple days. But I figured I'd just hurry up and upload something for you guys, so I just took some funny pictures, and also another mod helped me out with that leveling. Nothing crazy like they live, no. A lot of drunk people, though. It's pretty funny. Yes, the International Space Station, exactly. I'm waiting for my partnership to go through, yes, for Twitch. Okay, let's see if my guy answered. No, not yet. So, does anybody know why my view might be coming up like Instagram? It's just the camera like this, and I'm looking at my display, and there you have the black bars. Gianni Eves 98, thank you for the sub. And look at those cute bits. I've played Resident Evil 2. Yeah, that's what I started streaming with. Yeah, it's on vertical at the beginning of the stream. Yeah, but at the beginning of the stream, I had it horizontal the way it should be. And the view that you guys were seeing was exactly the same way it is right now with the black bars, with the screen flipped to the side. So it looked, it also didn't look right. So just turning it isn't going to do it. It's still going to have black bars. The ancient cultures knew this is vertical. Vertical! No, moving it sideways or horizontal will not do the trick, guys. It's still left the black bars. And the whole point of this is to test on mobile, not webcam. I have a webcam, but I want to try this today, so when I'm outside doing IRL stuff, I don't run into these problems on the go. I definitely want to play retro games because that's what I grew up on. Skater Greg, what's up? Thank you for the sub. Alright. Streamer tip. When answering someone's questions, read the question you're responding to so we can follow. Okay, that is a good tip. I will try to remember that. That's also an interview tip. They always ask me to do that during interviews. No, flipping the camera will not work. Okay, click on features. I didn't want to go messing around. Change orientation. Change orientation, was that it? It doesn't look different to me, so let me go to stream review. No. Yes! Okay, but now I can change it. Yay, there's my dude. Thank you, Attack. Okay. And actually, whoever just commented about good AC, it was fine. It's weird because this phone, I had it on horizontal earlier. Okay, hold on, you guys. I'm gonna go away for a second while I fix this stand. But whoever was talking about the AC, I should have turned it on before I came in here, because earlier I just had windows open and it was cool and nice, but now it's kind of rough. Saslandia Directos. I was reading that salsa and Doritos, which don't go together. But hold on, you guys. Need to flip this. Okay. All right. Much better. Yay. Okay. So, no, there's just a setting within the app. It says features, and then you just flip the orientation in the app itself. Bingo! This is my first time using the app, and I didn't want to trigger all of these settings and not know what they were going to do. So, good thing. Stream Elements came into the rescue. Yes, I really like League of Legends. I'm still learning Discord. I don't have a Discord up, but there I was kind of against it, but I'll probably end up doing one for sub only. Um, so it took me so long to get set up. My tea is probably cold now, which sucks. And it is, but it still tastes good. TQMDN. Thank you for the sub. Do you have option for 4:3 aspect ratio? Within the app. Where did that go? Show events? No, I don't care. I'm not sure. That's a great question. I'm not gonna mess with it now, but I can make a note of that. Okay. So everything is working now. There is BTTV on the channel, you guys. How's it looking though? It's looking okay. I feel like my comments are delayed. Okay, it's better. Now I see. I use OBS on my PC. So I am testing this, which is the mobile app. Yes, because this is an office. Make music in here, write in here. Isopropyla, thank you for the sub. No poking. Am I still in a band? I sometimes record with Death in Vegas. But I do my own solo stuff. And I DJ. So right now I'm focusing on my more solo things than anything. So do I play the piano? I make music, so I can't read music, but when I make music, I can play the keyboard. It's all sounds. So somebody's asking about where to find my music. There's some stuff right there, and these are my DJ mixes. Spotify and SoundCloud separate, and of course like iTunes and all that. I hate the way Spotify's organized though, because there's a lot of my music that, because I perform with other, like, because I'm an individual, if you search my name, all the stuff I do with Death in Vegas doesn't come up unless you kind of scroll down and look, which is really weird. It's just the way they have it organized. Why the shitty camera? Because I'm doing an IRL test. I want to do more IRL stuff in the future, and before going outside and doing it, I wanted to make sure that the app is working, the alerts are working, that I don't mess anything up. So It is a Morse code poster. A. Alligator. And then you can also, it shows, the diagram is in dots and dashes. So basically, you know, like a dash is a longer hold of the button, a dot is a quicker press of the button. So, doot, 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 doot. That's B. Kind of cool. Stevie Weeby is the best. I play all sorts of stuff. I prefer to play house, tech house, and then if I'm doing like rooftops or stuff like that, then I'll play like soul, funk, disco. Either did Pavarotti. Somebody said nobody knew. McCartney and Michael Jackson did not know how to read music. A lot of people actually don't know how to read music. I wouldn't compare myself to those people though. Sad99, thank you for this sub. What's up? I maybe you didn't understand the thing. I'm saying sometimes I'll play rooftop parties, which are a little bit more chill. They're not clubs. So the people aren't looking for like that environment, so I can switch it up a little bit. And Kronos N7, thank you for the sub. Okay, guys, so basically the point of today's stream, now that this is up, where did they go? Okay, hold on. The point of today's stream is that I'm DJing on Monday in New York, and I need to work on my collection. I was actually just borrowing Infected Mushroom Studio the other day because they were out of town, so I went over there to use their studio because it's beautiful and super pro, not like my little room here. So Travis Thomas 72, thank you for the sub. It's a rooftop in New York called Profundo Day Club. Pool party, so yeah. Alright, so today I need to organize my files. I was going to kind of just tell you guys how I organize my music and what I do before a gig. Ideally, in this room, what I would do is I would have my PC open and be able to share the screen with you so you guys could see what I'm actually doing. But it all starts here, basically. I save a lot of music on my phone. I write stuff down in notes on my phone. And no, I was using Infected Studio because they weren't there. They were on tour. So I asked if I could borrow it, and they were nice enough to say yes, so I got to go in there and borrow their studio. Okay, so basically I would love to show you guys my web pages and what I'm actually doing and how I poorly organize my sets. And on my SoundCloud, Monroy TV, there's like a submit button for tracks, but there's guidelines, so please follow the guidelines. Okay, so yeah, I would love to show you guys the setup, but it's just not... um, it's not ideal because my PC where I have all the software for streaming is one computer, and then my other computer is where I organize all my music, and I have software for that. And I know that a lot of streaming software doesn't work great on Macs, and I just don't want to overload this computer where I make music and play music and organize music from. So you guys will just have to kind of listen, and I'll describe some of it. I have one little light on right now, one LED light right in front of me, but that's over there, all natural light. So one second, sending a message. Thanks for the tip, Orbzet, but basically what you commented is kind of promoting something else. So I'm on Twitch and all my other social media channels, which you could find there. So that's where I'm active, and that's where I'm online for the time being. No, Sakura looks really cool though. I would like to play it. Yeah, definitely doing a cooking stream in the future. That's basically like the number one thing on my list. Okay. Actually, what slow mode do I have? I'm gonna... Whoops. Do that. I've not really had a chance to look at what's happening at E3. I've just had a busy week. I've been working on music and writing, so I will get to it eventually. Read up all the news afterwards. Read up on all of the news afterwards. So, okay. Basically, the point of the stream is to kind of go through some of what I need to do to prep my files. I need to get a bunch of new music. But before I do that, my friend sent me something. So I need to first review that. MQ the Maker, what's up? Thank you for the 2-month sub. Good to see you back in here. And, okay, I need to open... Come on. I don't use Bandcamp, but I feel like it's definitely something that as I make more music in the future, I will probably end up using it. The chat is in... I just put it to 15 seconds slow so I can actually look at stuff and not miss stuff. And if it becomes too much, then I will make it slower. Okay, so first, my friend, before I even get into the music, this is weird. I have like my phone is kind of blocking my monitor. Will I ever stream any of my gigs? Unfortunately, I don't think so because there's a little big thing called copyright laws. And since the act of DJing is playing music by various artists, I don't want my stream to get taken down. But I feel like there could be some, that's where Twitch is really like the best for live streaming, but that's where short burst stuff works well on Instagram, I guess, because then I could like show you guys, okay, I'm here. But that stuff is so boring to me. I don't know, like the full length and extended live streams are more interesting. So all original music would be like a performance, and I don't really perform that often, and when I do, it's a lot of the time it's with other people. There's just too many rules involved, so it's just better not to. But I feel like things are going to change in the very near future anyways, because of the nature of live streaming anyways. I'm scrolling back in the chat. The emotes. Well, okay, somebody else was asking, and I think I forgot the command. Somebody else was asking about BTTV emotes. They're active. You have to have them active. So check out that command I just put in. I have those two installed. Of course, I can be selective about which ones. So yes, I am selective about some of the stuff that I have added. And for subscribers, the emotes, subscriber-only emotes are available starting today, actually. They were just approved this morning. So there you go. Those aren't the emotes that I was working on with an artist. She's going to have those to me in the next 1 or 2 days. But I just wanted to get some little things up, so I just took some silly photos and added them. And in the future, I will be doing subscriber gaming with subscribers. But again, you guys, I'm extremely new to Twitch. Open, and so a lot of the things that are part of the Twitch community I'm still learning about, and I need to take time to implement them. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, writing a couple people. So, okay, first my friend sent me something to approve. So, damn it, and I just copied something else, so, okay. Great. So, right now I'm just looking over a document. The hell was that? Did a bird just crash into my window? What the hell? Yeah, there's a lot of things in Twitch that I'm still learning about. I have no idea what that was. It sounded like glass breaking though. So I'm wondering if a bird ran into the window. Okay, what am I doing? It's a little distracting chatting with you guys, I have to say, but it's alright. I'm trying, keeping with it. Andrew Lowe, 35, what's up? Thank you for the sub. Awesome, glad you liked the Ghetto Superstar mix. That was a favorite of mine, and then tons of people started doing 90s remixes, which was kind of cool. So what was I doing? Over here. Okay. Okay, so reviewing this thing my friend sent. Okay, so what she sent looks good. Now I just need to add contact. So yeah, I was just talking, somebody asked if I will do a screen share. The problem with the screen share, which I was just explaining a few minutes ago, is that all of my music stuff is on one computer. All of my streaming stuff is on my PC. So I can't overload my music computer with streaming software because it will just slow it down and I can't have that. And vice versa, I don't want to put all my music onto my streaming or music software into my streaming computer either. You have the summoner name, my summoner name. If you really do, send me a whisperful. I have no idea what you're talking about. If an up angle on Resident Evil 2. Explain, please. So, I need to send her... Whoa, you were at the South Korea show. That is awesome. That was a really fun gig. I do have all my music on an external drive, but I have a program in which I run all my files through to process them after I organize them. So I don't want to overload my other computer with that program. This is riveting. Click, click, click. Yes. Well, I asked everybody yesterday. This is an idea I have. It might be kind of weird, but most of the people said, yes, do it. So here I am. Ah, insufferable. You fell over in the dark. Maybe it was the humidity. I hope Bali is treating you well. King Havers, what's up? Thank you for the sub. Welcome to my channel. My first IRL, testing this out. I probably will end up putting my streams on, either keeping some on the channel once I'm partnered or putting them over on YouTube as well. I'm not sure. I use Logic, but I'm trying to use a little bit of Ableton because a lot of people I know work with that. Okay, so where am I? Yes, okay. Okay. So I'm just going over this document my friend sent me. She's designing something for me. So I'm sending her notes back on some stuff that's missing. I'm not going to test outside today. I just wanted to test this stream in the office without a webcam and on the mobile. That way I know this is all working, so when I'm outside I don't run into any problems. Okay, so 1 second. I'm trying to keep up with you guys and do some of this stuff. Alright. So I have some screen grabs I saved on my phone. That I also need to send her for reference. No. Okay, turning on. Oh, where's my power? Got unplugged. My set's actually on Monday in New York. So now I can turn on AirDrop. Where is it? Spinning Wheel of Death. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, maybe it's too many photos. So, what's the limit here? Probably 10. No. 9, 8, 7. No. It's going to be 5, isn't it? 6, 5. Alright, cancel. None of that worked. So, try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 photos. And it's not working. So, let's try 5. So, what is going on? AirDrop does not want to work for me. Turn it off, turn it on. Nope. Okay, trying this again. Let's close this stuff out. Scroll back. That's weird. So, it's not recognizing. Well, I guess I'll just have to email because this is taking too long. How annoying. I use AirDrop all the time. Okay, sent those. Let me go back to. What's happening, man? Get out of here. Get out of here. Brandon1213. Thank you for the sub. Uncle Bjorn, look at that host and raid come through. Thank you. Let's give a shout out to them, you guys. Uncle Bjorn. forget, you guys, if I have to do the ampersand before the username, so I hope that worked. If not, I will fix it. Why is everything so slow? Yes, that worked. All right. What's up, everybody who's just joining? Today I'm doing a sort of mobile IRL test because I do plan on streaming IRL content in the future outside, and I want to make sure that the app I'm working off of works and that there's no issues with it. So best to do it in a steady, clean environment. The point of this stream was really to kind of work on some of my music and walk you guys through the process of what I do before I have a gig. But I also have to send my friend some information. She sent me something to review, and she's helping me with the document. So I'm sending her some notes before I get into the music. But my computer just got really, I see why. Okay, let's close this. I have too many apps open, so. Blueberries. Fix the static on the stream. What do you mean? The white noise. That's because I'm not using a mic, you guys. That's just the, because I'm on a phone. And my computer's humming now, so I'm sure that doesn't help. Yeah, I'm not using a real mic today, guys, like I normally do, so you're just probably hearing degraded audio. Degraded audio, and my laptop just started spinning. It's really hot in this room now. Actually, you know what? Okay, that's going a little bit better. I don't know why though. Alright, 1 second, guys. I'm going to go turn on my AC because it's definitely too hot in here. I should have brought a fan though. It's much better in this room. Alright, I'm back. So, I also just opened the window, hopefully get some air circulating, and that might make the sound a little worse, but whatever. Alright, Petman22, hash, thanks you guys for the subs, hash 2 months sub, awesome, thanks you guys, welcome to my channel. Static from 2 tin cans, isn't that right? Okay, so for everybody just joining the channel, today is kind of a test stream, testing for IRL future ideas and working on some music. So, but yeah, I'm more than certain that hum you guys were hearing is probably my computer. So, actually, when I was recording vocals for the pig song I did, the first song I did with him, I think it was like last September or October. When did we? Yeah, it was probably like September because it was still hot. And it was so hot in this room that I had to put, I actually had to put a fan on my computer, an additional fan on my computer. And I look like a crazy person in here doing vocals because I just tried a ton of different ways. Okay. Alright, so now basically, eating blueberries. Those ones suck though. They're too sour. So, what I'm gonna do now, since my airdrop was deciding not to work, I had to email myself some screen grabs to send to my friend. You can find some of my music, not all of it, basically on all of the traditional platforms, but I created that command for some of my original stuff. But Spotify is kind of annoying because they don't really document the stuff I've done with other bands very well. You kind of have to like scroll and discover stuff. And then my mixes are here on SoundCloud. Whoops. Ooh, that window is helpful though. I can feel the air coming in already. That is Freddie Mercury, the guy with the bananas on his head when somebody subscribes. It's Freddie Mercury, yes it is. And that is Optimus Prime behind me. I got that in Mexico on the side of the road. It's like I can't pass that one up. My computer is not happy right now. Yes, I like hip hop. I don't really DJ it though. I used to, but I want to. Basically, I want to DJ, and for the past 3 or 4 years, I've switched sort of what I do because I want to be known for a certain type of music. I don't want to just play everything, and so I feel like that space should be more so open to that community who makes that music. And since I don't make hip hop, I don't think it really makes sense, but I like hip hop. Okay, now I'm getting frustrated because not had any problems with my computer until right now. Just my luck. Alright. This is not a previously recorded stream. It is live. You can see that. Okay, what is going on? I'm very tempted to restart my computer. Just kind of nice I could do it since my stream is coming through on, or I'm doing the stream on my phone. Raid. Who's raiding me? Let's see. Alright, Kurt0411, Raiders. What's up, you guys? So, I'm doing a little bit of funny stream today. Not funny, haha, but an unusual stream today. This is my first IRL stream, and I really also wanted to test with my mobile phone just to make sure the app works right, so when I do outdoors IRL stuff in the future, I know that it looks good here, because I know I won't be able to control as much when I'm on the go, when I'm on the move. But this, my dashboard is not happy right now. Sir Black Uwu, what's up? Thank you for the sub. Welcome to my channel. It's annoying me. I really love driving. I used to race a lot on tracks, and a few years ago, one second, sorry, okay, that downloaded. Haha. So a few years ago, I was supposed to partake in a race, the very infamous Dakar Rally, and I had a team put together. I had trucks ready. We were going to race trucks, and I had like I basically had a team of experienced people who were letting me join their team, also race, and sort of brand it as my team. And at the last minute, my sponsor, who was probably never very serious in the first place, bailed. But I had the trucks were still wrapped by Garage Italia, which is a really awesome company. They were one of our other sponsors, and what they were doing was helping us wrap the trucks with this really cool stuff. So I had my name, I had my logo on the trucks, along with our other sponsors that the rest of the team acquired. But the big part of it was that I was supposed to go practice in real life and prepare for the race. I mean, it's a no joke race. If you're familiar with Dakar, like, people die. It's no joke. So essentially, I didn't go. My team, the rest of the team still went. It's unfortunate. I really would have loved to do it. And it's a dream of mine. I love cars and I love racing. But I definitely would need a lot of practice. Like, it's not just a race you can go in and, like, casually do. Okay, so I have those pictures saved. This is taking way too long, but this is what happens when you stream, I guess. Okay. Alright, so sending. Ugh. So too slow, too slow. Aw, look at that gifted sub. You guys heard an airplane in the background. Yes, I'll probably be getting a subscriber only Discord in the near future. Okay. So right now I'm supposed to be working on music and got a little bit distracted just because my friend is helping me with something and I need to give her notes. So I'm working on an email to send to her first. Ah. It's actually okay. Okay. The best part of making music for me is probably I think always for me everything comes full circle back to writing. So I usually start with lyrics before anything, and I write, and then I develop from there. That's old. another plane, you guys. Prepare yourself. Okay, finally attaching this stuff. Sorry guys, I promise you'll hear something different in a minute. It's just a little bit hard to look at the chat and give notes to somebody at the same time. Oops. Alright. So my friend is helping make me a new, basically, a new, it's not just a bio, but it's a, they call it a one sheet when you make music, or when you have, it's basically like stuff your agent sends out. Some people don't care. I care. She's redoing all the art within it for me. So I was just giving her notes on like, okay, this person's contact info is missing, so please put that in there, stuff like that. And color scheme ideas. Ooh, my cousin. So let me text my friend. Done. Alright. That's finished, so I can get out of there. Let's make sure it's sent properly. Yes. Okay. Will Nask, thank you for the sub. I think I missed that earlier. Welcome to my channel. Alright. So, where are we? Teach your girlfriend how to do basics, please. She probably feels the same way about you. Alright, that is done. I feel like that is the longest email I've ever written, only because I'm trying to partially stay focused on the chat and another airplane to destroy your ears. Alright, so more blueberries, you guys. And now, since that took forever, no, that was a comment that somebody left. Somebody told me to do a fan mail stream. Alright. Stop saying Okay, guys. So, the whole point of the stream, and I've wasted so much time, is I need to prepare some files and download some music. So I'm trying to show you guys how I do that. Now, what I do quite often is I hear stuff I like, and I'll have music on in the background when I'm doing other things. If I hear something I like, everybody knows this amazing app. So I'll use that fancy app that lets us discover music when we don't know what the song is. And I no longer have to do it on the phone because they have that great feature where sorry, pause. There was an open mail thing on Twitch before. Cool. So, okay, so I'll open up the app on the desktop, and when you open it up, this is really useful if you guys are like, oh, I don't remember that song. What was it? You can log into the app on your desktop. Log in, fool. Come on. Okay. And the only weird thing is it makes you log in each time, so you can't really stay logged in. Meaning that they send you an email every time you log on, and you kind of have to activate it there, which is kind of a cool, I mean, it's a little bit annoying when you're working on it, but whatever, could be worse. Validating email. Okay, so now I have pulled up. Okay, I'm going to close that because now that is distracting. LA, the city of helicopters. That one was a helicopter. You know, people love doing those tours. Okay, so now I have this pulled up. This is usually the first thing I'll do, because I'm really not consistent enough. So with like taking the music I've discovered and going to actually buy it online. So I don't do it as often as I should. I really should find a better workflow. No, there's the tag on. Oh, fuck. Thank you. That's embarrassing. Don't want to cut my hair. Okay, so what I will usually do, fuck, there's another one, is go on here. Jesus. Okay. And now I'm going to have that pokey thing in my back. These are my worst enemy. Thank you, whoever pointed that out. These things scratching. Ugh. Okay. So, alright. That was a Marshall's tag. Not gonna lie, that's my jam. Okay. So, I have this open, and then what I do, it's really annoying because I'm not on a microphone, you guys. This is my cell phone. So that's all the audio you're gonna get. So what I do is I have this open and I scroll. The one a little bit frustrating thing is that on the phone app it shows you the date you Shazammed something, but when you're on the desktop it doesn't show you the date, even if you open up the sidebars. So I go on my phone first and I'm like, okay, where do I want to go? How far do I want to go back? I know in the past, let's say, that's all like radio music that I liked. A lot of salsa, some funk, some disco. I know that's not stuff I'm going to use for this. Some stuff from movies where I like stuff I hear. So, okay, no, I'm not going to go that far. Boom. Now I know this is relatively the track that I want to start looking back at. So then I have to look at it on the desktop itself. And I'll just go Control F to find it. And the name of the song was 100. And it doesn't come up. So you just have to keep scrolling until that Control F finds that track. Found it. So now I can see visually, and this is why I like doing it here, I can see that I have about 46 songs that I've recently looked at or discovered that I want to go now find online and buy. So let's see. Alright, no soggy socks. That's worse than tags. It's on my wall because Lake Garda is on my wall because it's one of my favorite places to visit. And I think that's actually just a tourist map and I framed it. The water is so clean and so beautiful. It looks like nothing else I've ever seen. When you tell an American they're going to a lake, that's not what we picture. And the first time I went there, I was blown away. Okay, so scrolling back through the chat. Have you ever bought an album after you discovered it and realized I didn't like it at all? Well, sometimes yeah, it happens where maybe maybe when I discovered a song a week ago, I thought, oh, that could be interesting, and then I actually download the song and I listen to it again, and I keep listening to it because I like to familiarize myself with my songs, and I'm like, it's not as interesting as I thought it was. Okay. I ever played Misfits? I have been known to. Not so much these days. Monkin' around meteorology. McCrory. Thanks you guys for the subs. Welcome to my channel. And Cletis. Thank you. Thanks you guys. Alright, I'm doing alright, everybody. So, once again, for those of you just joining, this is sort of a test stream. My whole week has been, as you can see by my level of awareness, very slow. I just feel like the time has been flying by all week, and I just feel really behind on stuff. I just feel like I don't know where the days are going. Or my mind. So now I have my songs open. Now I'm going to go to one of the places where I buy music from. And I don't remember my password, so... Okay, so I'm going to open up the site where I buy music from. Yes, log in. Okay. And now, it's easy as this. I copy the name of the song and the artist, and then I just paste it into the website where I buy music. Then, if I know, like, this song, for instance, is by Tyga and Boys Noise, I know the artist, so I know, okay, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna still like this song, so I just add it to cart right away. Sometimes I'll listen, so. Ooh, your ears are gonna get blasted. Hold on. Alright. I have my studio speakers on, so. Come on. Come on. Why is it not playing? Okay, awesome. Let me go to another website then. And this is something that also happens, which like can just be a total time killer, is the USB interface. Sometimes it just craps out. And it did. So let's see if it works through my computer speakers. Of course. So this happens all the time. Basically, I have a USB interface connected to my computer and connected to my external speakers. So I'm going to turn it off for a minute, and I make sure that in my system preferences that it's no longer selected, because sometimes it still appears even when I turn it off. Okay, so it's not there. I keep it off for at least like 30 seconds, sometimes a minute. So I'll look at the chat in the meantime. RD Garzon and Wami, what's up you guys? Thank you for the subs. Welcome to my channel. Alright. Let's see if that was long enough. And then this always happens. When I turn it on, they crackle. Snap, crackle, and pop. Okay. Let's see if it's... Okay, that's good. So now I have to go back in. This is so frustrating. It's like guaranteed to almost happen every time. And it's like when I decide to work on music, if I'm just on Twitch, for example, or playing music to listen to, I don't have problems. The moment I want to use it... Okay. There we go. There's my sound. So sometimes, like, let's say I don't really remember a track, then I will I'll just scan through it. I don't need to hear the whole thing, especially when I have a lot of stuff to go through. So I can even, and you know, it's not always right when you discover music too. But for instance, I know I like this artist. Add to cart. Done. Go back. Like this, for instance. I knew this wasn't right. Said it's a Coldplay song. And I tried to Shazam this, so this one didn't work. I was like, there's no way that this is the correct song. And it's not. But I'll just double check. Because then on the app, on the desktop app, you can hear a preview. But, you know, say it's like a weird remix that somebody did, kind of bootleg or something. I'll just double check to be sure. So I'm double checking. So that was wrong. That was definitely not the song that I wanted to discover. So found my next song. Boom. Typed it in. Eat some blueberries. Usually I'm doing this at like 10, 11, midnight, 1 a.m. And then by 1 I'm like completely dead. My back hurts, my shoulder hurts, my wrist hurts, everything hurts from being on the computer for so long. Lil Sherman, what's up? Thank you for the sub. Alright, back to it. Then other times, certain websites will have exclusivity to music. So then I'll have to open up something else, which I will do here, because I couldn't find a song. Done. So, I found it here. And it's interesting because, especially just with buying digital music, like, sometimes it will look like a song is new, and then I go back, I'm like, oh wait, this song is 4 years old, and they just released it on another record. So, or the wrong title will come up, but it will be the right, I can't speak, it'll be the right artist, so, it's called I Don't Understand, where did my page go? Okay, so, the song, okay, I still like that one. So, save that. Now, another thing that will happen is, in pain. Sometimes I'll discover a song on the app, and I'm like, please let it be the right one, especially with electronic music, because there's so many samples used. I want to know that the song I'm discovering is the correct one, and it's not one from the sample, or sometimes it will just get confused itself, and it doesn't work. So like this is, I need to turn this up. So I'm trying to find the lyric that I liked. Okay. See, but now I'm listening to it with studio speakers. Sorry guys, it's gonna get loud. Okay, so this song, I really liked it when I heard it. I'm still gonna buy it. But they added a live element to the song itself, and I don't. That can play out really weird in a live environment for me. So I like to make a note if I notice that, because it sounds like when I listen to music in the rest of my house versus the studio speakers, it's two different things. So basically what I'll do to save time is open up my notepad, and I just copy and paste the song, and then I'll make myself a note with an asterisk like, okay, live sound. Then that way after I download the files and then add them to my software, in the software itself, you can organize in whatever way you want. But a cool thing is you can put your own notes or a color tag. I probably wouldn't waste a color tag on this. So a color tag, for instance, I could do a red color tag. And red color tag means like, I love this song. A yellow color tag could be like, this is a hit. Doesn't mean I like it, but it's a hit. Stuff like that. So I would probably put a note like this within the notes section itself, or maybe even at the beginning I'll like modify the name of the track, and so next to the artist name I'll put live sound, so I know once I'm on the go, because everything moves so much faster, that like, okay, this song might play out a little bit weird, but it depends on the environment that I'm in as well. If you know, sometimes you can get away with a little bit more depending on your environment. Umo Loco, and I'm Sasha Gretel. Cannot pronounce that last one. Thanks for the sub anyways. Welcome to my channel. Alright, we're losing light now, so I'll put on my other light. And it might be too much. No, it's okay. Right now, well, what I was describing is more like a lot of music software has color tags. So when you load the track in the player, you can see the color next to it or highlighted. And the waveforms are something else. Usually I game in my channel, but today I'm doing my first IRL test, and I call it a test because I'm in an office environment, but I'm using a mobile phone, and I'm doing that so I know that the app works, and so for future streams this is reliable. So it's better to figure that all out now rather than when I'm outside. So, alright, I made myself that note. See, so this process usually goes a lot faster, but I'm talking to you guys. So I've only done 2 songs so far. This song is called La Trompeta by Afani. Again, I already know I'm going to be skeptical about this song because trumpets can be finicky when they're in electronic music and not like disco or funk. So a ton of results just came up, and I need to make sure I'm finding the right one. The artist, Afani. Alright, so find the artist. Where is he? Doom. Not on here. Totally different. Okay, so I have to go to my second website. Try to find it here. Did I find it? Yes. First result. Okay, so here's another thing I'll do. Yes, I am part Greek. Indeed. Unfortunately, I don't speak the language because I was born and raised in America. but I still have family there. Okay, so here's another thing I'll do. I don't know how I feel about this song now that I'm listening to it again. So another thing I'll do, and I need to log in to that account. Log in. So another thing I'll do, which just makes for a quicker workflow, is a really cool feature. Instead of adding it to my cart, I will add it to a hold bin on this site, or you can like separate it, main cart, wish list. I'm going to put it in the hold bin, for instance. Okay, so there we go. Just want to make sure. And look, there was another song that I had in the hold bin, probably from last time I did this. Maybe it wasn't released. I don't know. Okay, I know exactly why I didn't purchase this song. It's nice though. Sandy Rivera. Okay, so basically, I know immediately, just from hearing a few seconds of that song, I probably didn't buy this last time because it didn't fit the kind of set I was doing, but it was a song that maybe I just discovered, so I know, okay, I like this song. I'll save it for later and I'll come back to it. I actually, alright. Once again, I have a good microphone. You guys, this is a test stream, testing on mobile, so you're getting mobile phone sound. Mokhtar84, what's up? Thank you for the sub. Okay, so now back to it. I don't know if I like that song. Put it in the hold bin. Now, on to the next one. Have some more blueberries. Home beats. Alright, found it. Wow, I found a lot of old music. Okay, I like this song, but it's not going to work. So I'm putting this in my wish list instead. And then I'll just go back to it later. On to the next one. Kuzco, Elfenberg. This is some Assassin's Creed sound right here. No. Once again, they don't have that track. So, searching another website. Why bananas? You didn't read what it said. It says, thanks a bunch of bananas. Royal7809, subscribe for 2 months. Awesome. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Josh Wink's new mix, Agent Orange. Okay. Cool. I will premiere. Let's see. Open. Let's check this out. Yes. Okay, I like it. So for instance, I'm definitely not going to use this in my set. But I'm going to open up and add to my cart. But I'm not logged in. It opened up. I hate when it does this. This website has like sister websites. And for some reason, like say I'm on an artist SoundCloud page and it says buy on Beatport, and I go to buy, and then it opens up the classic site instead of the main one. And I don't need to be logged in. They have it on the main one anyways. Boom. Okay. So there's a dub version too. Ooh, let me hear that. Save. Oops. Hold bin. Alright. I'll probably end up going back to Resident Evil at some point. Okay. So now I was distracted looking up that new one. Let me make sure I had that other one in my hold. No, I still didn't find it. Cuzco. Yes, here it is. Added to the cart. Okay. On to the next one. Added to cart. Cool. Here's my search. Yeah, I started playing, or my first streams were all Resident Evil 2. How can I listen to it without listening to the break? Because I remember that song specifically, so I don't need to. But if I don't remember a song, that's actually the app. I'm not even trying to play that. For instance, right now I'm just copying the name and the artist, and it automatically plays it when I try to copy. It's kind of annoying. So now I'm in the actual website to buy the song. So this one I don't remember. So I'll just kind of skip through. Okay. I liked it enough. And sometimes they only have previews. So you can't even listen to the whole thing. Alright, on to the next one. Dennis Cruz song. Awesome. El Sueño. Ah, nice. Alright. Added to the cart. Sometimes I'm like, did that actually get added? So I occasionally try to remind myself, just like saving a document, to go look at my cart and be sure that things are, double check that things are actually being added. What is this song called? Juanmi Frankie Rosardo. Okay. That will work. On to the next one. One thing I should do, and again, I'm not as organized and I don't do this as often as I should, is I should probably create my carts I should probably create carts within all these websites for different genres. That would probably make my life a lot easier after the fact. But alas, I've not done that yet. Maybe I should start it today. And it's not look like the right song. 2 months off, Underworld. 2 months. Let's see what this is. No. Okay, so now I have to go to another website because that one does not have the song. So right now, the whole point of the stream, I brought it up yesterday during my Mortal Kombat gameplay, is I'm DJing in New York on Monday, and before each set I try to just find new music. You know, I always try and keep my library up to date, even if it's older songs. So what I do quite often is, well, I don't do the organizing part enough, but I'll discover songs all the time. So before each set, basically, I go through my list, I bring it up on the computer, and I copy and paste the name of the song and artist, and then I drag it into wherever I buy my music from. So right now I have 2 websites open from where I buy my music. I usually end up with like 4, because I also like to mix it up and support different sites. So basically, this is the beginning stage of getting new music for a set. So this website, for instance, does have the track. But I don't like this. No. So I don't like the preview that they're giving me, so I'm going to go find it somewhere else. It's not coming up. It's because it's an older song. That does not. That is not the right song. What is up? Let's refresh this. They are playing the wrong song. Okay. Because this is the song I want, which is... Haha, yes, much different. Yes. So at least this YouTube page has a link to the band's store. Cool. And that page isn't available. Foothill really did win all the time, didn't they? And that's like that's been going on for generations. So what was the name of that track? The name of that track was 2 Months Off, but it's a really old song, so no, they don't have it. Now I have to open up. Oh wait, I didn't check this site. Maybe they will have it. Haha! They have it. Cool. Now let's see if I'm buying the right one. Buy some. How about some pineapple, you guys? Man, one of my craziest memories. It was like 95. I have a good long-term memory, but I can't remember what I did yesterday. there were so many floods and so much rain that the bowl filled up. The Highlands Bowl filled up like a pool. It was insane. People were like swimming in the streets. It was crazy. Place my order. Your payment information, because I have 9,000 accounts. Oh, come on. Okay. Download. So when I buy from this site, I actually download each track individually because they try to get you to download all this extra crap you don't need, take up space. So it's already June, you guys. God damn. Which means I need to create, there's something else I need to do. I tend to create folders by months, and I really want to stop doing that. But it's been my system for a while, so until I really get organized, I'm not going to change it, because if I change it, then I'll have too many different things going on, and it won't make sense at all. Save. And now that song took me 5 websites to find it. Ooh, yes. Okay, next song. So, you know what? I'm going to start doing this today. I'm going to make a cart by genre. So, done. See if it actually worked though. So I just added it to the cart. Here is where, Stream Elements. That's where you can find my DJ mixes, and then you can find some of my original music there. Okay, so I want to make sure that this new cart I created, or the song that I just added, went to the cart I just created, and it did not. So how can I move this? Move to. Cool, done. Alright, next song. Ah, muscle memory. Do I only like electronic music? No, this is just what I happen to DJ. But I listen to basically everything. Okay. So that was added. Added. Alright. That's good. Alright, there's several versions of this song, so the one I discovered, says it's an acapella. So let's try this. No, it's not. That's just an instrumental, so ooh, there's a dub. I don't know which one I like better. I like the dub, so that's another thing I'll do. Sometimes I'll just, for the sake of saving time, I'll add if there's two versions. Sometimes I'll just buy both, and then other times, like that second one I heard, the tempo seemed a little bit different, but it was still alright. So I'll just add it, and then before I go and buy everything, I will look in the cart and like actually re-listen to it and listen to it. Listen to more than just a few bars. Yes. Bye, Tack. Thanks for stepping in today. Ooh, and my battery came out. So, thank goodness for warnings. Boom. Ah. Now the phone. Ah. So frustrating. Okay. So the weight of the cable is making the phone move. No. What can I weigh this down with? No, not heavy enough. Sorry, guys. What is going on? It is not morning, it's 7:11 p.m. Sono sempre 21. Thank you very much for the sub. What's up? Welcome to my channel. Talk to the hand. Alright, so back at it. I got that song. Will I like this now that I hear it again? I am in Los Angeles, so because it is basically summer, it is like our sunset is basically like 7:30. You lose a lot of the good light, but it goes down around 8 o'clock. Okay. So there's several remixes, and I want Yajit remix. And it's not coming up. Another website. Search. It's still Thursday here. So now I've searched 3 websites, and the only one I can find this remix on is the artists, the remixers, SoundCloud. Can I buy it? So it's probably a bootleg, which is actually amazing that that song was able to be discovered, because I can't buy this song anywhere. And guess what? I don't like that anyways, so not a loss. Let's see if I like this remix. I have another version of this song, I don't need that. So, not getting it. Ooh, disco, yes. Alright. Not available. Another website. It is Pineapple. It's actually okay, but it's the last time I'm buying pineapple from that store for a while, because this happened twice in a row. Look how white this is. I mean, look at my shirt, how yellow my shirt is, and look how white that is. It's weird. And the outside of the pineapple was, it looked like it was already going bad. It was really weird. It's the second time it happened. Actually, the first time it did go bad. And I bought a bunch of peaches, and they're still not ready, and they got moldy. What's up with that? That makes no sense. Do I choose my songs by listening to 5 seconds? So, no. This is part of the process. Basically, all of the songs I have in here, I've already listened to them, and I have them saved somewhere. Now I have to buy them. So what I'm doing is I'm copying and pasting them from the list into whichever website. I have 3 websites to buy music off of. I have all those websites open right now. So if I already know the song and I remember that I liked it, then I'll go through, first make sure it's the correct song, because sometimes it's wrong, and 2, just make sure that I like it. And yeah, if I remember the song, I don't need to listen to the whole thing. Then after I save everything into a cart, buy everything. Once I have it downloaded onto the computer, then I organize it in my system, and then I listen to it even more, because yeah, it's not enough to familiarize yourself. But I actually fully listen through after purchasing. Right now I'm just trying to add stuff to my cart, so it's a complete waste of time to go through and listen. These are songs I know I already want. And I have to be very careful not to get into a trap of buying vinyl in the middle of this, because it's very dangerous. Sometimes I'll find a vinyl version of something that's really good, and then I get down into a loophole and waste time buying vinyl that I'm not even going to use for the set. I don't know if it's complicated necessarily, but I think, yeah, I learned on vinyl, but these days it's just not practical, and a lot of clubs are not set up to handle it, and I had way too many bad things happen playing vinyl anyways, because they're just really not equipped to handle it at all. You thought I was frozen. Okay. Did this... Yep, it downloaded. Alright. Back to it. Sonic Surfers. Oh yes. Wait, so this is the other thing that happens. Is I want to be sure that I don't already have a song, because that has definitely happened. I'm like, wait a minute, I know that. I should have that artist song in here already. And Finder is not always so reliable. So sometimes I'll just... Okay, I don't have that song. That's weird. Sometimes I'll just try to find the title. It's not here. Alright, that's 3. Damn. 3 sites that don't have it. So now I have to open up. And here it is. Yeah. Yes, I'm sure. Bye. So since this one automatically downloads into its own folder, another thing I like to do if that happens is I copy it from its own folder, and then I go to my folder and save it there, and then I delete the one where it automatically downloaded to. Where's June 2, man? Alright. Oh yeah, just cut. Right now I have 3 screens open because I have the chat on one. Usually I have 2. Did that copy? Let's see. Get It. That's the song. I'm into real crate digging. Yes, I collect vinyl. I've been collecting vinyl since I was like 14. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Yes, I DJ'd in Ibiza. Alright. Save. Boom. Okay. So since I started going through this, we've only gone through 20 songs in about an hour. So it's definitely a little bit distracting, but hopefully it gives you guys, yeah, an idea of my process. Definitely saving that. Okay, wait. Did it go though? Yes, it was added. See, just from that I'm like, did I really want that song? So, let's open. Come on, it's loading. What is the mix on this? Extended mix? No. No, I don't like that. So, goodbye. And then what I'll do is I'll delete this from my list too. Ooh, yes. Club mix, what one was that? Added. Evanescence. Oh, I have. Oh, I thought you said something else. Never mind. Okay, somebody just recommended. Somebody recommended something, so let's look. Fingerless socks. That's a new one. Or toeless socks. Okay, so somebody just recommended something. Let me see. Okay, I'll listen to that later. But that's definitely not gonna work, I can already tell from my set. No, not for this. Welcome back, Insufferable. Alright. Where did I leave off? Somebody recommended something. There was a Joey remix. Yeah. Okay. Heimarmen Volen Sentir. Got it. Super chill. Alright. Added. For sure I have that song, so... Oh, my phone is not charging. 1 second, you guys. What's happening here? Hold on. Okay, give me my battery. It is not charging. Boo. Okay. So if the stream ends abruptly, you know why. And again. Okay. Unplug this. Okay. So maybe my cable, I had to get an extension out because this is not long enough. So I feel like it's probably the extension that's not working. Oh. Alright. Okay, so will this one work? I got a new extension, and it's working, so that cable is gone. Now the problem is this extension is super heavy, and it's going to weigh down the phone. Time waster. Okay, not so bad. I'm gonna close. now it looks like this light looks weird. Super overexposed. Now I have to wait for this to catch up. Nope, it's the same. It's just the quality of the phone. Oh well. Pale as a ghost. Thank you, lights. I don't want to move after sitting here for 2 hours. It's difficult to unglue yourself from the chair. Okay, what was I doing before I got distracted with that? I feel like I have this song, so I'm double checking. Once again, Finder is not doing a great job, so type in the artist instead of the title. I don't believe. Okay, maybe I don't have it. Yeah, the window's fine open actually. It's better for me too. Okay. I know I have this song. What the hell? It's gonna annoy me. Alright, so I know I have it somewhere. I'll just add it to the wish list, so. Whoop. Ha 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 ha. See, this website even told me, you already purchased this track, which means I purchased it in the past, and Finder is doing a crap job of showing me this song, because I know I have it, because I know I've played it. Now it shows up, so there it is. Cool. So see, that's something I'll do too, is like, wait, I discovered that song, but I know I've played this song, which means I probably should play it more if I like it. So I'll just make myself a note here to remember to just like, that maybe that's something I want to play this time. $20 songs to go. 19 songs to go. My hair is getting glued. It's getting long. Ooh, yes. Add it to the cart. I don't know why this feels like it keeps moving. Okay. So I know that song's not going to work for this, but I like it. So add it to my wish list instead. I feel like I missed some things. Oh no. Okay. Alright. Sub for Sham. Awesome. Thanks, you guys. and Bleeding. This song is called Bleeding. But I don't want the instrumental, I want the full track. I don't remember these vocals. They're chill. That will work for this. Okay, next song, dub mix. And here it is. Ooh, yes. This one I remember. No. Is it not available yet? Sometimes I'll also hear stuff. Well, generally when I'm looking at my list of stuff that I have discovered, I can tell by the name of the artist usually whether or not it's something that I'm going to use in a mix or something that I just want to listen to because I like the song itself. So when I'm like, oh wait, that's not a song I'm going to play out, but I like the song, then I open my notes and I just write it down, and I don't buy that in the same bundle. I'll probably go try and find it on vinyl instead. So, I don't know about that one. That's going to go in the hold bin. Because I even remember when I heard it, I was like, I don't know if that will work or not. So, it's a little too pop for me. How about this one? I don't remember this one. Yes, I like it. Okay. Okay, now this song, for instance, I know I have some stuff by this artist. I want to make sure that I don't already have it. Windows. Okay, it says I don't have it, but I know I have tracks from this dude, so here. Nope, I don't have that one. Okay. LOL, yes, I will be back with League of Legends. I'm actually doing, well, since it's on Spotify, it's not technically a mix, but like a playlist for somebody. So I'll share that on social media once it's actually done. I just put too many songs in it. So once I take some of them out, it'll be more like personal stuff that I like to listen to, not just stuff that I play out. I never finished Assassin's Creed. I was playing it back in like January or February before I started streaming, and then I played it a couple of weeks ago. It's, I really like the game. For me, it's super fun and super chill, but I just got Mortal Kombat, so that kind of took my attention away from Creed. Yes, emotes were approved by Twitch today. These aren't the ones that the artist is working on with me. These are just like a couple funny ones I did on my own because I wanted to put something here in the meantime. So how do I choose songs? That's kind of the, well, let's say not the start of the stream because I got distracted with other stuff, but for instance, when I started working on the music in this part of the stream, for those of you just joining or who didn't hear that part of the stream, here's what I was explaining when I started this. Basically, whenever I have a new gig, the first thing I do is I open up my app where I discover music, and I open it up on the desktop, and it sends you an email each time to make sure it's you. And then you actually have to verify, or I do this, I go back on the phone, because on the phone, you guys can't see that because this screen, but on the phone it shows you the date you Shazam the song, which is really cool because you can be drunk in the club and you can just be like, I don't remember that song. What was that? What night did we go out? And then you can go back and you look at the date you discovered the song, right? But it also helps because let's say I know that I've been listening to a lot of music, and what I'll do is first start here. I'll go back. I knew 2 weeks ago I started getting a lot of music, so then I open it up on the computer, I copy and paste the name of the artist and the song track title, and then I have basically 5 different sites I buy music from. So I usually have many windows open, and I start by searching the name of the song and adding it to the cart. This is the first step. Second step I haven't even got to in this stream, but I guess I can talk about it because I probably won't even get to it during the stream. The second step is once I have all the stuff that I liked and that I was listening to added to my carts in the different places I buy music from, then what I do is I go on different music blogs and I look at basically music news. So I see like what new tracks are coming out, and then I go listen to them. It's a lot of, I always joke with my other friends who are musicians and DJs, like I always say digital crate digging, because you're just going through pages and pages of music to try and find stuff. So at that point, that's really the mind-numbing part. This part is easier. That's the mind-numbing part because you're just digging and crawling through pages until you find stuff you like. Also because people tag things in the wrong genre all the time, and it's so frustrating. So it'll be tagged as something that I think I want to listen to, and it's nothing like that at all. So then I'll go through, find the music. Okay, I like that one. Go search for it, add it to my cart. Okay, I like this one. Search for it, add it to the cart. And another thing I do is I will, and this is the third and last thing I usually do, is I go to different artists' pages on different mediums, either like SoundCloud. Some people have their own radio shows, stuff like that. And then I go through mixes, and I'll have those mixes playing, and I try and listen for stuff that I'm like, ooh, that's really cool. And that's another way I'll discover sounds. Also because it's good to listen to people that DJ different music than you, because it can kind of inspire something different. So then I keep a list of those songs and then add them to the cart. And at the end of many hours like that, I buy everything, download everything, have it saved. Then I open up my folder, I import it into my software, and then in the software it detects all the waveforms of each track. And sometimes, because it is digital, it's wrong. So I go through and I analyze, well, first you let the software analyze the songs. Then after that, I go through and I look at the waveforms and make sure that there's this little grid of a waveform, and sometimes it's off by a beat. Sometimes it's off by 2 beats. And then you go in and you fix it. You can also do it live on the controllers, but I find it easier with the monitors right in front of me to do it here on the computer. So that is the process. Yes, I DJ, and right now I'm working on finding some new music, because whenever I get a gig, I'm playing on Monday in New York. I always like to add new music to my collection. It's very important for me. So each time I go through and I find new music and I add it to my sets. Chile was awesome. I would love to go back and play there. It's a lot of work. I think, the problem is I don't do this part of it as often as I should. I should really once a week do this, because it would cut down the time a lot. But I'm busy doing other things, so I end up just doing a lot of it at once. The sites are like music rights brokers, so you don't have to go to each artist separately. I don't know what you mean. Everybody knows what iTunes is, right? So iTunes was one of the first where you can discover music, right? And buy music digitally and just buy a song instead of an album. So there's various websites, just like iTunes, where you buy music. I think one of the only sites where you buy music directly from the artist is Bandcamp, which is another thing I've been trying to do more lately, is go on Bandcamp and find artists. Through their own page, because I don't know what percentage Bandcamp takes for like processing fees or whatever. I'm sure they take something, but I'm sure it's nominal compared to all these other sites where, in this age, we don't make a lot of money from selling music the way people did from the 90s and before. So that's how it works. Yeah, I do end up finding a lot of recommendations through YouTube, but it's more I find more listening stuff. When you worked in radio, you had to pay ASCAP to clear the rights for the songs, but you don't have to maintain it as a huge music library as a station. Well, I think that's because it's all digitized, right? So now all these websites, iTunes, Beatport, TrackSource, Juno, Amazon, whatever these websites are, they're making a deal directly with the label or with the artist, and then they just give them pennies, basically. And that's why I think I should look into it. Don't take my word for this, but I think that's where Bandcamp wins for independent artists, is that more money does go to the artist. I think I haven't uploaded my own music to Bandcamp, but I think Bandcamp is cool. I found some really good stuff on there. And again, the biggest and most frustrating part of Bandcamp is the way people tag the genres. They call it one thing and it's not at all. And it's kind of, I think it works against you. Like if you are trying to get your music out there and you tag it as one genre and it's not that genre at all, that's only working against you. It doesn't help you. You can listen to my music. My original tracks are here. I've worked with a lot of different bands, so you kind of have to scroll through Spotify. You can also find it on iTunes. And then here's my DJ mixes. Boom. Can I play the piano? I don't play the piano. You're probably talking about that digital keyboard right there. I can't read music, and I can't. I'm not like the kind of person that can hear a song and repeat it either, but I use it to make music, yes. With amazing plugins. Yes, I like rock, but I don't play it in my sets. Yeah, so Spotify, again, you guys, it's really weird. I don't know if I'm on Tidal. That's a great question. I need to figure that out. So the thing with Spotify is, because I've been in bands and I've done a lot of collaborations, when you search my name, not a lot comes up because those songs are part of bands, right? So I don't, and that's my big gripe with Spotify is it's hard for the people who are maybe just generally going on there to find my music, because it doesn't always show the stuff I've done with other bands. And sometimes it does, but you have to like scroll, and then you find it. So it's a little frustrating. So no, I do have original tracks. I don't really consider myself a singer. I write songs and I will do vocals to them. I consider myself a performer. I don't consider myself a singer, but yes, I will do vocals on songs. And my playlists are mixes, so you could find those mixes on my SoundCloud. I like this artist I discovered like a year and a half ago, called Channel. I actually should find how he says his name. It's either Channel Tres or Channel Trez, but he's from LA. Okay, so where did I leave off? 8 songs left to go. What remix was it? Rio Janeiro. Okay. Ooh, yes. What is the mix? Fake mood mix. Analog Fling. That's a great title. Analog Fling. So another thing I'll also do when I'm looking for music after this step is not just searching the charts because they're not always reliable, but I'll look at the artists I selected and look at the related artists, which isn't all. It's also not always reliable, but can get lucky sometimes. And Forrest Daniel Madlin, and that song's not here, so I have to find it on another site. Yes. And even, so this says it's album only, and when that happens, I'll try and find it somewhere else. Usually, yeah, album only. So if something is album only, which means you have to buy the whole album, not just the song, I will go to my notes, I type it in, and I make a note, album only, look for vinyl, because I don't want to buy a whole album digitally. So, can't get that one. Oh, and then I'll say, okay, what else do they have by this artist? And I'll look for usually a newer release, but this guy hasn't released anything in quite a long time. So, off to the next song. Yes. And last one. Safety Tutor. Okay. Do I really like this? So, if I really like that, then I will I'll open up the label, and I'll open up the artist. I'll see what else the label's doing. So I'll go to latest releases. Alright, what's this? Just released. It's not even out yet. You have to pre-order. Okay. Alright, that's not going to work for what I'm doing. That one wasn't bad though. Okay, so what else has this guy put out? He just put out a song 3 days ago. I like that. Okay. So, that is Yeah, they all do it. That's why charts are like the last thing. If I'm playing a big festival, then yeah, it's necessary. But when I'm playing clubs, it's not usually as necessary. Yeah, charts are the very last thing I look at. The radio in the back over there is just that. It's a radio, and it's used for amateur radio because I listen in to people and things, and it's really cool for traveling as well. So if you go camping or do stuff in nature, you're going to usually get a signal from some station somewhere. And then I have these other little radios that you can actually communicate on as well with extended antennas, and that stuff I can listen to crazy things and crazy conversations. It's pretty cool. I probably won't be back to Phil in Guadalajara because they usually just bring me for a release. So probably not this year, but maybe to DJ. That would be fun. You did mention you're going to stream a little bit on one of the dates through Twitch or Instagram. So, no, I said this a lot. I said that it's a problem. It's a problem because of copyright issues. So the only thing I could really do is it's really more for Instagram. It doesn't really work on Twitch because Twitch is about longer broadcasts, but like, hey guys, I'm at the hotel. Hey guys, I'm doing this. I don't know, that's just not how I think, and that's not how I do things, and that's why, in a way, I prefer Twitch live streaming because they're longer streams. I don't have a ham radio license, but I really want to get one, and that's actually one of the reasons I got that radio, because I started listening to stuff, and then I got these other little radios to communicate with, and it's a really cool analog community. Ooh, anonymous gifter for Sasha Chiarive. Sorry if I messed your name up. Okay, guys, so I still have a lot more work to do. But it's 8 o'clock where I'm at right now, p.m. at night. And I'm going to take a break and probably have dinner, and then once I relax a little bit, because I've been sitting here for too long now, and I was actually here before I started my stream too, then I'll probably be back on the computer tonight. I don't know if I'll go live though, because after a 3-hour stream I didn't get a whole lot done. It's a lot to like do this and speak to you guys and kind of explain what's going on, but it was fun. It was super interesting and different. So once again, walking you guys through my process of finding and discovering new music to DJ with, always starting with the latest music that I've discovered, putting it on the desktop app, copying and pasting those artists and the track names into the places where I buy my music from, saving everything in a cart. Then I go on different blogs, find new songs that are coming out. I go on things like Bandcamp, stuff like this, and then I go and listen to other sets as well and try to find interesting songs that maybe I didn't discover in traditional ways. Then I go back, I buy everything, save it to my folder, and then I run it through my software. So maybe another day I will show you But again, I'm not going to be able to show you the actual software itself just because of the nature of my setup doesn't allow me to do that. But that's another part of the process that takes a while. So that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you to the mods. And I probably won't be back. What's tomorrow? Friday. I probably won't be back tomorrow because I'm going to be running around a lot and I have some meetings. But I think I got 3 streams in this week. Yes, I did. I got 3 streams in this week, so I feel good. And I will try, since I won't be able to stream while I'm gone, I'll just try to upload a little bit more on my social media. Probably Instagram, because that's where all the stories are. So follow me on social media so you can see where I'm at or what I'm doing when I get to New York. And then somebody just asked me, somebody asked where can you find the music. Here's where you can find some original stuff, and here's where you can find my DJ mixes. I don't update them. I don't update the mixes that often, or I haven't this year at all because I've been busy making music instead. So that's where you can find everything. And did that social link go through? Yeah. So the social link went through. If you follow me on social media, I'll try and post some stuff there. Traveling this weekend. And that's it for tonight. Thanks again, everybody. Thank you to the mods.